What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with the next event update. Y'all know what it is. No, you don't. That's why you watch these videos. Oh man, oh man. All right. Celebrating 2 years of the global service. Big shout out to ComTools for always keeping it nice and refreshing, giving us a wide variety of events throughout the week, throughout the month. This one here is going to be one that's going to be celebrated throughout the course of the month. 3 different events. And then the first event that they've already noted, checking in and getting those refunds. And so let's take a look at it. If you guys are not familiar with this, if you go to the notice section, you'll be able to find out, get some details on this. Now, they do have a link within the events page, but it takes you to a different website. So by clicking on this one here, you can go ahead and, fail, sorry. This first one here, I went to the wrong one, fail. The one down below, there we go. So first one here, event number 1, June 3rd to June 12th, getting ourselves some free things, and all you have to do is log in, check in. So they're going to have this event thing to go to. Once you go in there, press the button to check in, you're going to get yourself some goodies. Looks like on the event number 2, they're going to be giving away 50 energy and 30 mana stones, in addition to getting 15 crystals for 20 unknown scrolls. Now, this is kind of, I'm curious on this because it says that this is what the event 2 is going to be. But then on the flip side, when you go to the event page here, this one says that the events won't be noted until revealed until June 10th, which of course is about 8 or 9 days away. So I don't know if that was a sneak peek or whatnot there, but we're just going to have to keep an eye out on that, okay? Last but not least, the most sought after event every single month. You already know what it is. Rune removal day. Taking advantage of 24-hour of basically no charges with regards to the rune removal. So June 4th to June 5th, 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. guys, you definitely want to make sure you take advantage of this. Regardless if you're a beginner to mid-stage or mid to late game, this is a big day for all of us. Being able to fine-tune some of the units that we have been working on day in and day out, making sure they're all on point with the proper runes, the proper synergy, so on and so forth. Now, as I've always said in the past, guys, rune removal day should not be something you jump into and try to figure out all in one thing, because as quickly as it sounds, those 24 hours goes quick. And then, if you got other priorities, going on within that weekend or whatnot, it's going to be hard to get it in. So take the time now, and I mean now as in right now after this video, to take a look at your monster box and figure out what it is that you want to do when it comes to making the changes necessary to improve your progression, okay? So I ain't gonna lie to you, I literally got a list of things that I want to change with regards to my units, and so I'm very excited to test it out here. Now, all the changes that need to be made are going to be, it's going to be in a kind of a situation where I need to make the changes, but I got to see how runes roll out. So what I'm saying is that I've collected a wide variety of runes over the course of the time, in addition to having plenty of grindstones, right? And so I'm going to be basically trying some of these all out here and trying to fit them in different spots, in different sections, and see if I can get the stats that I want, right? And so, first and foremost for me, a lot of my Guild War units are going to get the priority. As you guys know, I've mentioned it in many videos. The Epic Fail Alpha community, we focus on ruining our Guild War units overall, because we just want to be at the top of our game. And so, trying to get my downside with regards to my Guild Wars has always been speed gaps, as well as will runes. Now it's not a surprise that you see here, one of my lower amounts of, even though I got a lot of grindstones, the majority of my runes are not too good here. So that's what it kind of comes down to. I've always tried to get wheel runes where I can, but unfortunately I just don't get them to drop. I don't get good wheel runes to drop. So I'm going to be utilizing the money that I have to level up some of these runes, and then mix and matching different rune combinations so I can see if I can get what I want. Some of the changes that I'm going to be making, trying to get my Theo to a violent will so I can have triple will on one of my arena defenses. Taking one of my main offensive teams, the Charlotte, Megan, Lucian, getting those two, the Charlotte and Lucian, on wills, so that if I do get outsped or whatever, I can stay away from any kind of stun effects or whatnot, any kind of defense breaks, take a hit, and then do what I got to do at the end of the day. And then, of course, the big thing that I want to make a change on, if I can, is switching Kumar from a Violent Revenge to a Violent Nemesis without messing up any of the stats. I'm a big fan of the Violent Revenge when it came to Chandra, when I was using them in there. But of course, the Kumar is a big unit on the arena defense, and having getting those extra turns from that Nemesis, like Scott Fetus recently said in his Educate and Dominate video, being able to have that reactive, kind of aspect in regards to Kumar, it's a really nice concept with him. And since his first skill, even though it does provide the speed buff or whatnot, it's not something that is, truly, strong when it comes to the Guild Wars aspect, like Chandra and its first skill with the stun effect, denying the turn. That's huge. You definitely would have a revenge for that, but a unit like this, is going to be a lot more value at a Nemesis, especially if it's a unit that is, my solo healer when it comes to certain, compositions that I bring to the table. So, again, that's just a couple of things that I want to change. I got a lot of other things to change. I mean, obviously, we're not going to go through the whole laundry list, but that's what it comes down to, guys. Figuring out everything you want to change and then making yourself a priority list and seeing who needs to take the top on that priority list. What combination or what rune changes do you got to do is going to help you in most aspects of the game. Or if it's not most aspects of the game, which ones are going to give you the most benefit of what you're going for, as in me, Guild Wars. That's what I'm focused on, making those necessary changes. So yeah, that is it, guys. Rune removal day, June 4th, June 5th, 24 hours. Make sure you take advantage of that. It's going to be big. Okay, we got to get it done. And then as always, guys, once I make all the changes, stay tuned for a few days after that, because I will do a unit and rune showcase for the month of June, letting you guys all know what's going down so you guys can see the monster box. If you have any questions on any of my units and rune builds coming up, okay? So that is it, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. It's a pleasure to make these videos for you as always. It's your boy Childish or ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we will see you next time, guys. We're out.